Hey guys, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames reading, collective reading. Happy Friday, everybody. What, pray tell, is the Twin Flames collective reading? Well, we are going to get an energy update on the DM and the DF collectively together as one. And you know, the whole idea for this format, I never saw anybody else doing this. Maybe somebody else is, but the whole brainchild, why I started doing collective tarot readings for the Twin Flames is because you are your Twin Flame, right? I realized that fully from the start. I met my Twin Flame. I am what you call DF, Divine Feminine, right? And my Twin Flame, a woman, and a very feminine woman, I should add, is what you call Divine Masculine. So I was chasing her, right? And she was running from me. Okay, it's not really based on gender. Those are just labels. I'll come back to that in a second. Yeah, well, anyway, you know, when I figured out what was going on, I was like, wait a minute. If she's me, then, you know, if you're looking at a tarot reading, it only makes sense because you are your Twin Flame. There's not two of you, actually. There's only one of you. So that was kind of the whole idea behind the collective reading. Now, let's talk about some of these weird concepts that I'm, spewing. You're sitting there like, what in the hell are you talking? I am my Twin Flame? There's not two of us? Because let me tell you something. I'm texting this person all the time. I met them in person, you know, whatever. Okay, let's talk about that. Okay, so let's start with the labels. Let's do the labels today. This will be a good one. Okay, so DM, DF, right. It's not really gender. The labels are fine. Labels are totally fine, but what's really going on is the labels are pointing you at a deeper underlying concept called duality. Duality, yin, yang, right? Divine feminine, divine masculine, light, dark, good, bad, past, future. I like it, I don't like it. I feel good, I feel bad. Alpha, omega, this, that, here, there, etc., etc. Duality. Now, our whole universe works on duality. The universe is mental, and even science is starting to realize this. Conventional science, I say to you again, this is not quackery. Conventional science, I say to you again, recognizes the informational nature of the universe. They even have a theory for it in quantum physics called information realism. And this is going, mark my words, this is going to be the seed from which the unified field theory will emerge. Mark my words, ladies and gentlemen. No, I'm not a scientist, but I am an avid fan of science. And I just couldn't help but notice the stark likeness between the discipline of spiritualism and the discipline of science. Duality and non-duality. So in spiritualism, source is that non-duality of consciousness that everything emerged from. In science, they just call it a singularity. It's single, it's non-dual. And then everything else in the universe is relative or dualistic. So we're all talking about the same thing. Okay, so that's the mind. The mind is duality. You could even ask a psychologist, right? They're going to go, yeah, you could look at it that way. It's like a sliding scale, good, bad, past, future. I like it, I don't like it, right? Duality. It's good, it's bad. It's right, it's wrong. You know, judgment too. That comes from the mind also, right? Okay. Now, what does everybody say about twin flames? And I mean everybody. What does everybody say about twin flames? Well, what everybody says about twin flames is that you're the same soul, right? It's like you're the same soul vibration, or the soul splits, or something like that. We're somehow the same soul. Everybody says it. What's interesting, side note, everybody says the same thing about what twin flames are, which is that it's one soul in two bodies. But then everybody's got a different idea about what you should do about it. Healing, clearing your chakras, clearing your karma, doing the mirror exercise, past life regression, clearing your auric body, clearing your healing your inner childhood wounds, balancing your feminine and masculine energies, and blah 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 blah. Now, wait a minute. If we are all in agreement about what a twin flame is, what's the problem? Think about it. What's the problem? Why don't we know for sure what to do about your twin flame? Guys, it's so obvious. Check this out. Let's go back to the labels. Okay, separation, we just talked about. Everybody in the twin flame community is using that word, separation, but they are using it improperly. I'm not saying that to put anybody down or say that I'm better than anybody else. That's not what I'm trying to do. All I'm doing is pointing out separation, union, detaching. We're using those words in the twin flame community, and nobody stops to ask why. We just assume, oh, that means we're not together. Union means we are together, right? Is that what those words mean? Is it indeed? No, it is not what those words mean. Separation is a level of consciousness. This comes right out of the Tao, Buddhism, right? Ancient Christianity, the Gnostic texts, things like this. You'll hear spiritual teachers refer to the ego mind as separation. Really? As in, like spiritual teachers that don't ever talk about twin flames? Yes. Like Ram Dass and Eckhart Tolle and Paramahansa Yogananda and the Buddha. And yes, all yes to the above. Yes to all of the above. They refer to the mind as separation. Interesting. And they weren't talking about twin flames either. So somebody probably in the 1960s, 1970s, right? Somebody before the internet figured out twin flames. Somebody figured it out. And they went, wait a minute. I view this person as separate from me because I'm viewing them through the mind. The mind is duality. There's me and there's them. There's me and there's that outside of me. Duality, separation, that's the mind. That's how it works. And it's not defective because it works that way. That's what it's for. But get this. You are not your mind. You are the soul. The soul is consciousness. And the soul is unity. It's non-duality. It's the one. There's nothing outside of it. It's unity, guys. It's unity, right? As I say that, this sun card comes out. How about that? So union came from that teaching of unity consciousness. So now I'm going to bring this whole conversation full circle. When I say you are your twin flame, this is exactly what I'm talking about. You cannot think your way there. You cannot figure out how you are your twin flame, and you don't need to. You can't use the mind to do that, and you don't need to. You realize it at a deeper spiritual level. And spiritual is not thinking, it is not understanding, it is not concept. It is that formless essence of self. That's the soul. That's your twin flame. That's unity consciousness, union. Oh, that's an interesting dichotomy. Look at that. The Seven of Pentacles next to the Knight of Swords. Isn't that an interesting pairing? So, guys, that's the true twin flame teaching. The true twin flame teaching is right under your nose. Right? And by the way, if you want to learn more about this, I even linked a video down below for you where I explain in more detail what exactly these words really mean, the true twin flame teachings. Everybody's just playing a game of telephone with these words. Separation, union, detaching, right? Everybody in the twin flame community, we don't really understand why we're using these words. We kind of just do it. And we assume that it means the physical status of whatever's going on with you and your twin flame. And that's not it at all. It's a state of consciousness. And what I'm explaining to you is an ancient teaching. This is not my idea. Oh, Kurt, you just think you're right. No. What I'm explaining to you are proven, long-established, fundamental core teachings of Spiritualism 101. Healing, clearing your karma, fixing your chakras, that kind of stuff is fine to do, but it just doesn't apply here. And it makes your twin flame run harder. And we'll come back to these things. Guys, oh my God, at the bottom of the deck, check this out. It's party time, my friends. We got the Magician at the bottom of the deck. Now, here's my prediction, Divine Feminine. Actually, that's kind of interesting. I just gave the basic true twin flame teaching during the intro to this video, explaining the difference between separation consciousness and unity consciousness, union, right? What's interesting is I see you kind of having some kind of realization of that. Realization, or maybe actualization is the best word, right? So remember, you are your twin flame, right? You are them at the level of the soul. And again, the soul, you can't understand it. It's not concept. You don't think your way there, okay? It's the observer of the thinking. The soul, consciousness, that's the soul, right? Thinking is the object of the soul, actually. Okay. You're going to have this deeper self-actualization, Divine Feminine. That's what's coming down the pike. Now, for Divine Masculine, kind of a different story, but again, it's a reflection of whatever you're doing, right? So remember the duality here. The reason why we use the words Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine is not gender-based. It's pointing you at this teaching here, duality. Okay? Duality. So, you push, they pull, right? When you focus on them mentally, emotionally, or metaphysically, they focus on anything but you. Now, what would happen, my Divine Feminine friend, if you were to stop focusing on them? I'll tell you what's going to happen. Their whole fucking world falls to shit. Right, so your twin flame is in a situation. You guys, you love to call it the karmic situation. I don't like that word. I think it sounds very judgmental and ego-based, but we'll go with it. You know what I'm talking about. It's whatever stupid excuse, whatever lame excuse they have for why they can't be with you and why they got to run away and why they got to reject you. And blah, 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 blah. It's usually a relationship, or they work too much, or it's their family, or they just don't like you, or whatever, okay? Whatever. They're just words. It's fine. We can call it karmic situation. Okay, so that shit is on the way out. Holy shit. And it's going to go out with a bang, my friend. Check this shit out. So right off the bat, in the recent past for Divine Masculine, Ace of Wands in reverse. Very interesting. And again, this Knight of Wands at the center of the reading, this is a big deal, guys. This is a huge shift. Divine Masculine's world is about to crumble, and they're not going to tell you the truth about it, okay? This is the mysterious force of consciousness. See the Magician card? Guys, again, you are your twin flame. You are consciousness. That's what the soul is. You and your twin flame are the same soul. It's what everybody says. Everybody on the internet says twin flames are the same soul, right? And then again, one more time. They tell you that, and then everybody's got a different idea about what to do. Wait a minute. If everybody says we're the same soul, shouldn't I just do, soul stuff? Isn't that what this is all about? Why all the different advice about what to do? It doesn't make any sense. Everybody's got a different answer, a different prescription about twin flames, but the same description. We're all in agreement that it's the same soul, but then everybody's got a big different idea about what to do. That doesn't make any sense, guys. All right. So, as predicted, Two of Cups next to the Tower. Guys, that shit is over. Divine Masculine's situation is falling away. It is crumbling. Why? Again, duality, guys. You're the so-called DF. It's not really gender, it's energy. You could think of it like positive, negative, anode, cathode, whatever, at the level of the mind. Okay, so when you ascend divine feminine, this shit falls away over here. Do you understand? You are your twin flame. So your ascension is in direct proportion to their wanting to be with you, not rejecting you anymore, or experiencing some kind of weird shift in their 3D situation. And I mean, these two cards are kind of saying it all, guys. I mean, it's a pretty clear message from the tarot, bro. Fucking Two of Cups next to the tarot. Yeah, Tower. Guys, that shit is on the way out, bro. And it's going to be a painful one. Divine Masculine, they've been resisting this for a long time. And it's time for that shit to fall away. Again, if you're new here, if you skipped the intro, no problem. My name's Kurt. I am also what you call Divine Feminine. My twin flame, a woman, is what you call Divine Masculine. It's not really based on gender. Those are just labels. But the labels are fine. They're just pointing you at the deeper underlying teaching of duality. Now, for you, so-called Divine Feminine, in your subconscious, recent past, it's the world in reverse. Right, so remember what I just told you about Divine Masculine? Okay, half of you guys watching, and I'd love to hear from you, down in the comments section below, half of you watching, I bet you your twin flame is all shit posting on social media about how fucking ass great their life is. No, it's not. No, it's shit, okay? Lots of people do that, guys. They're on Facebook, Instagram. Oh, yeah, look at how tough my situation is. Yeah, this shit is fucking badass. I'm a bad motherfucker. You motherfucker, check it out. Blah, blah, blah. But if you could be a fly on the wall at their house, you'd be like, oh my God, they fight with their partner constantly, or their family, or their boss, or whatever it is. Guys, it's fucking drama, hella drama. Oh, shit, man. And I'm telling you something. Divine Masculine, they're going to be 5,000 in a minute, Divine Feminine. Okay? So this World card is telling you, yeah, don't believe the illusion, bro. Don't believe that shit. And again, let me know down in the comments section below. Some of y'all, your twin flame, so-called Divine Masculine, might actually be somewhat honest with you about what's going on. So let me know, guys, down in the comment section below, what's the excuse, what's the deal, what's the so-called karmic situation, and what's the lie? What's the propaganda here, right? What's the front? Divine Masculine, always fronting, always got to put their best foot forward, even though it's a fake foot. Okay, so Divine Feminine, the Hierophant in reverse next to the Sun. So here's the thing, guys. Everything that you thought you knew about the meaning of life, religion, spiritualism, etc., who I am, right, where I came from, reincarnation, just, I don't know, whatever. All that shit got turned on its head. But you feel good about it. Hierophant in reverse next to the Sun. You know this is a big shift, my friends. Divine Feminine. Let me ask you this. And maybe maybe you could leave a second comment down below if you want to let me know. Guys, you ever get the sneaky suspicion that your life is about to change in such a fundamental way and you can't quite put your finger on it? I mean, you know it has something to do with the person, with your twin flame, but you just can't quite, I just don't know exactly what that is. I can't quite put my finger on it. I'm not really, but yeah, I've just got this weird knowing that my life is going to change fundamentally. And I don't really understand how or why. I just know that. Right. So listen up. And I mean, you can articulate it if you want what you think that is, but check this out, guys. That is the soul. Okay. So I've been talking about this whole time, right? Remember, back to basics. We don't need to reinvent the wheel. Body, mind, soul. We just need to stick to Spiritualism 101. Spiritualism 101, okay? No funky healing, no clearing your chakras. I'm not saying those things are bad. Okay, that's just not really spiritual. That's like psychology and metaphysics, and that's fine. But somebody came along and put the label spiritual on it. But that's all mental stuff, okay? So body, mind, soul. All right. The body, we're pretty clear what that is. The mind, thoughts, emotions, chakras, metaphysical energy, the ego, the personality, the id, right? The cloud storage system of memories and emotions that constitute who you believe yourself to be. But it's a story, it's a history, it's a narrative. I'm a mom, I'm a brother, I'm a doctor, I'm a lawyer, I'm a teacher, I'm a truck driver, I'm a chef, I'm a whatever, I'm a liberal, I'm a conservative, and then I'm neither of those, right? Okay. That's fine, but it's mind, guys. It's mind. It's not the soul. So who are you beyond the body and the mind, divine feminine? What are you? And you're going, well, I'm the soul, but what is that? Right, it's consciousness. And that's not my idea. You could try this for yourself, guys. Okay, so first of all, Eckhart Tolle is, everybody sees him as the modern day Buddha, basically, right? Undisputed, current, spiritual, top dog, enlightened guy. And extremely humble and funny too, I should add. Okay, his book, The Power of Now, the name of the first chapter is called You Are Not Your Mind. A thought cannot feel an emotion. A thought cannot listen to this conversation. A thought is only the object of consciousness. The soul is consciousness. So you've got thinking and feeling going on, right? There's thinking and feeling going on. Okay. But did you ever ask yourself, why did I think that? Why am I feeling this way? Right. Who's asking? How do you notice that? What is that which notices? What is awareness? What is consciousness? Okay, so this is back to basics. Spiritualism 101. Twin flames. Your twin flame is your soul. Everybody says it, but then everybody's got a different answer about what to do. And I'm over here going, guys, if they're your soul, you got to do basic spiritualism, soul stuff, real spiritualism, not thinking, not healing, not psychology, not balancing your inner feminine and masculine. No, 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 no. That's all mental stuff. All fine. Totally fine. But that's not spiritual, even if somebody calls it that. Spiritual is consciousness. Consciousness. Okay. That's the weird, eerie knowing that you're having, guys. That's the weird, fundamental, like, I know my life is going to change, but I don't know how. Right. So you have the knowing, that's the soul. And then the mind is what is saying, I know my life is going to change, and I know this is my twin flame, but I don't know how. How do I know that? I got to look for answers. Blah, 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 blah. Right, that's all thought, guys. That's not you. Okay? The knowing and the thinking about the knowing, those are two things. Do you understand? Okay, let's move on. We'll come back to that, guys. I hope I'm blowing your mind today. All right, so divine masculine, death in reverse, next to the 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, this is kind of old news, guys. But guess what? This change that they're resisting, all it's going to do is cause more suffering, and then the dam is going to burst, and they are going to come screaming out of that situation. And spoiler alert, we got this justice card. Yeah, if your twin flame is married, justice card, this usually means legal problems or solutions. Can you say divorce? Yeah, okay. So, guys, this shit is cooking. I don't care what they're saying or fronting on social media. This is out. It's over. Divine masculine. That situation is done, dude. And they ain't going to be having it anymore, guys. Divine masculine. They are done, all the way done with that situation. And they're hanging by a thread, bro. They are hanging by a freaking thread. Your consciousness is exploding, divine feminine. That's why all the weird shit is happening to you. That's why you're desperately searching for answers. That's why many of you, probably most of you watching, you're seeing all of these fucking weird repeating number patterns everywhere. 1111, 444, 222, 333, right? You're getting all these weird telepathic visions and shit. And then there's the unceasing, unending crying, desperation, general sense of meaninglessness. Yeah, it's not what the internet says it is, guys. It's not all roses and happy and pretty and, oh, I love my twin flame. Yeah, no, guys. That's part of the internet mythology about twin flames. People hear the word or the term twin flame, and they haven't actually met their twin flame. They hear twin flame, and they go, oh, that sounds cute. That sounds really nice. Oh, you're my partner. I bet that's what we are. We're twin flames. I love you so much. Blah, 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 blah. And then they get on YouTube, and they tell you how to do all this healing and shit, and they're in love with each other, And now you're confused. Right, exactly. Guys, the soul is consciousness. Your twin flame is that. You got to go beyond the mind, the identity, the ego, the history, the story of who you are. That's all mental, and that's fine. I'm not saying that's bad, but that's what that is. It's the ego mind, right? You go beyond that in this. This is self-actualization, guys. Healing does not cause self-actualization, but I'll tell you what, self-actualization causes healing. Real quick, guys, red alert. It's Black Friday. I'm doing a special Black Friday deal, 30%. You heard me right. No, we're not just doing 25% like I usually do. Guys, it's Black Friday, and this is only good through the end of the day, Monday. You straight up got 4 days to take advantage of this unprecedented offer, 30% off either of my paid coaching systems, already affordable Twin Flame coaching system, the introduction to the journey. It's not thousands. I've coached about 7,000 people to date. I've got people on my YouTube channel who are freaking married to their twin flame, making guest appearances. My twin flame is showing up on my YouTube channel. Guys, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. Hallelujah. Somebody cracked the code on twin flames, and you can save a ton of money on my twin flame coaching right now, 30% when you pay in full with this coupon code at the checkout. Act fast, my friend. Now, Divine Feminine, here's the deal. This is the ego. It has this sense of urgency to keep searching, to keep looking, to take action, to do things. Doing. This is the soul. It's just chilling. It's formless. A word for it is stillness. Like Eckhart Tolle said, stillness speaks. It's inaction. It's being. It's not doing, and it's not even not doing. It's not action or inaction. It's neither of those. It's not duality. Do, don't do. That's duality. The soul is neither of those. It's not existence, and it's not non-existence. It doesn't exist, and it doesn't not exist. It's neither of those. It's the formless essence of self. That's where you are going, my friend. That's spiritualism, by the way. And I'm not saying I'm better than anybody else. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be a jerk. Okay, let's just get that straight. It's just, guys, you're desperately searching for answers. I was in your shoes once, desperately searching for answers. Okay? And I'm just trying to extend an olive branch here and invite you to go watch my free coaching videos. Free, absolutely free. There's even a playlist, guys. I have an identifiable core teaching. Go check it out, guys. I'm not better than anybody else, but my core message is different here. So I'm simply inviting you to go try it out for yourself. Go try it out, guys. The name of the playlist on this YouTube channel is called The True Twin Flame Teachings. Go find it. And like I said earlier, definitely watch the video that I have linked down below. It's called Twin Flames, Separation Consciousness, Unity Consciousness, and Detaching. So separation, union, detaching. When you find out where those words really came from, you're going to have the biggest gosh darn aha moment of your life. Your twin flame is your soul. You've got to do soul stuff, guys. Consciousness, being. The Zen traditions. No mind stuff, no healing, no clearing karma, no mirror exercise. Okay? That stuff is all fine. That's all good stuff. But that's just not what this journey is, guys. This is back to basics, spiritualism 101. The Zen traditions, transcendentalism. You are not your mind. You are consciousness. You are eternal. That's the soul. That's your twin flame. Get on this journey proper, guys. Let's do an oracle card. And again, guys, if you are interested in my paid coaching, you better sign up right now. 30% off. I don't do 30% off specials. I maybe twice a year. I might do another one in like 6 months. So if you can wait 6 months, okay, to get 30% off. And here's what you get, guys. The introduction to the journey for Twin Flames, 26 hours of instructional videos. I will give you action steps that you can implement right now to make the necessary lifestyle changes to shift energetically into your soul, which is your twin flame. You don't think your way there. You don't understand, figure out how to do it. It's not concept. It's not the mind, right? It's something else, okay? There are certain lifestyle changes that you can make that are conducive to this being that I speak of. And it's not wearing tie-dye t-shirts and eating tofu. That has got nothing to do with it. I personally am a very masculine man. I enjoy firearms training. I eat a lot of red meat. I have a beard. I mean, I don't know. I'm just kind of, I drive a big SUV, okay? I'm not like a granola hippie over here. And I'm a spiritual teacher, and I'm here to let you know it's not an identity. It's consciousness. Now, when you're done watching the instructional videos, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting on my Get Your Twin Flame Spiritual Coaching System. Up to 5 calls a week, guys. That's over 10 hours of live coaching every single week. I don't just take your money and disappear, guys. We're working. I get out of bed and I work. I talk to my students. I answer every single question. You're going to get waited on. I've got a full-time customer service department. I've got 2 coaches assisting me. And by the way, they're so good, I let them run the calls by themselves sometimes. And I even have my head coach, Brittany. She does tarot readings on the YouTube channel here every Saturday and Sunday, guys. She's fucking good, man. She knows exactly what she's doing. There's book recommendations. There's a whole regimen. It's very structured. Here are the things you must do. Step 1, step 2, step 3, right? Okay, in addition to the live recorded Zoom calls, the call times are staggered, so no matter where in the world you are, US, Europe, Asia, Canada, India, Pakistan, it doesn't matter. There's a call time that works for you. And the calls are recorded, so there should be a call during waking hours for you somewhere in the world. We stagger the call times. There's even one at 10 o'clock at night here in the United States. We do a late night call because we want to reach people in Australia and stuff like that. Okay, there's also the private Facebook community, not my public New World All-Star group, not that one. It's a private closed group. It's a secret group. Nobody can see who's in there or what we're doing in there. Your friends, family, coworkers, your spouse. No judgment. I totally get it. Totally get it. No problem. Nobody's going to see you. And by the way, you can even use a fake Facebook profile. I don't care. As long as I know who you are, as long as I know you're a legit student, we'll let you in, guys. And you can connect with people. There's 240 people in there right now that you can connect with who are all doing this journey right. And we comb through that Facebook group every single day and touch every single post, every single question. There's exclusive content. Guys, we're on it. We give a high level of service. I'm a teacher. That's what I want to do. I want to teach you. I want to talk to you, and I will give you special attention if I have to. And I do it every day, and it's not thousands of dollars. It's very affordable. And that's not all. That's not all. If you are unable to afford my coaching program, even with the discount that I offer right now, if you cannot pay in full, no problem. I've got payment plans. I'll take the total package price and break it down into 6 easy to digest payments. And you get instant access to the videos with your first payment. How about that shit? It's way over here. It's one of these cards. It's that one. Yep. It's way at the end. So check out the payment plans, guys. It's super affordable. If you pay in full, you get $50 off. And there's the discount on top of that I'm running right now. Guys, look at this. The sun. Guys, the tarot is screaming at you. Pay attention to this. This is not what it seems, guys. This is not the end of your life. This is not the end of the world. This is not the worst thing that's ever happened to you. Well, maybe it is. I remember going through that. Yeah. Like the running and chasing and shit with your twin and the sleepless nights, and you can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't function. The obsessive thinking. Oh my God, the obsessive thinking is so fucking weird, guys. But here's what I'm telling you. It's all good, guys. Trust me. Trust me. This might sound strange, but this is actually the best thing that's ever happened to you in your life. Okay? When you get through the painful stuff, guys, this is incredible. And you just, guys, you got to stop with the healing and the focusing on your twin flame and the clearing your past life shit with your twin flame and all the twin flame, twin flame, twin flame. The twin flame journey is just the true spiritual journey, guys. That's all this is. That's what you got to do. Go watch my free videos, sign up for the paid stuff, do something, guys. Please do something about it. Desperately searching everywhere for answers is the problem, guys. Go watch my free video. They're fucking free. Go check them out, guys. Okay, so we already went through that. There's the justice card. It's going to be divorce court. It's going to be divine masculine getting evicted from their house, their apartment, because they got fired. I don't know, guys. Something really bad is about to oh, I shouldn't laugh. That's pretty bad. But, guys, it's all for a reason, okay? This has to be done away with. Divine masculine has to let this shit go. There's just no other way. 4 of Pentacles next to the 6 of Cups in reverse, right? So that's pretty terrible, but guys, it's all for a reason. Divine masculine situation must be cleared away. They're not even happy in that situation, guys. And yes, you could say it's divine intervention. Magic is real, but here's the thing about magic. Magic is just science undiscovered. That's all it is. Consciousness is technology, my friends. That's really all that's going on here. And then, of course, for you, my divine feminine friend, 3 of Pentacles in the subconscious. Yeah, this is working. This is working. Guys, you are entering a new way of life. You are honing your craft, and you are going to be a very skilled, spiritual, badass master by the time this whole ascension is done with you. And look at this, 9 of Pentacles next to the 3 of Swords in reverse. So all the heartbreak, all the hardship, all the confusion, all the desperately searching for answers, all the sleepless nights, gone. Gone. And you're going to be on this journey proper, guys. Okay, this is the best thing that's ever happened to you. And all you need to do is remember who you really are. Who you really are is consciousness, not thought, not emotion. Thoughts and emotions are not bad. That's not who you really are. Your core essence is consciousness, being. That's the soul. That's your twin flame. That's what you must do. Guys, it's so simple. By the way, I just want to say thank you very much for watching. Oh my goodness, hit that like button, guys. Also, please don't forget to hit the bell notification icon button when you subscribe so you get notifications whenever I post one of my videos. Have a great weekend, guys. Much love out there. Bye.